What's up, everybody? We are back at the Lakeland Antique Mall to show you more of those amazing Disney finds. Like I said, it was just too much to show in one video in our last adventure, so now we're here and we're going to show more of the different booths that have really cool Disney merchandise. So I stepped into one specifically because there's so much cool stuff in here that I cannot wait to show you. So stay tuned because there's a lot of really unique Disney and vintage Disney items that you could find at the Lakeland Antique Mall down in Lakeland, Florida, which is about a 40 to 45 minute drive from the Disney park. So let's go check out all the cool stuff that we can find at this antique mall. So check this out. This is a collector panels classic Disney movie. So this is a classic Disney movie set. It's 2 albums, Postal Commemorative Society stamps. That's crazy. So there's 2 full books. So you get $7.50 for both books. So they have a lot of cool stuff in this shop here. Some really unique holiday light covers. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And then they have Mickey through the years, some of these really cool vintage plates, old school plates, even some plushes down there. And this is really unique. These are framed diamond art. So they're nice, shiny art pieces. I believe they made them themselves. And they have a good variety of all of those. Now on the other side of this booth, they have a bunch of vintage antique Mickey plushes. So look at this over here, this Mickey plush here. I don't know if they have a date on it, but it's definitely vintage. They're selling it for $30, and then you can see Mickey through the years, a good variety in different styles of those Mickeys, and even some Mickey and Minnie's down here. They got a set. These are larger, these are $30, and actually they're in really good shape. They even have a vintage Mickey over here. Actually, I don't know how vintage he is, but he's still in his wrapping. Oh, 1999. I don't know if we can call that vintage, but he's definitely 20 plus years old at this point. And look at more of that diamond art. It's so pretty. So cool to see all of that. But a really great shop. So these are handmade by the booth owners, and they take 8 to 18 hours to do. That's insane. Well, let's check out some of the more of the shops as we walk around Lakeland Antique Mall. So here we go. All right, this shop right here has a bunch of really fun, unique little toys. Look at this toy set, the Mickey pirate ship. We've even got a sign, a Mickey sign. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Careful, Matthew. These are salt and pepper shakers. I thought it was a sign. So a Mickey and Minnie salt and pepper shaker. I'm so glad I did not drop that. Ooh, that made me freak out just a little bit. Look at that. I'm not going to touch anything else. I think it's best if I keep both hands on the camera at this point just to be safe. And look at oh my gosh, look at all these mugs. Look at that Mickey mug. That is so cool. And look at all of these beautiful figurines. Wow, these are awesome. I don't know how old some of these are. I feel like some of them are newer, some of them are older, varying in price. Even some Looney Tunes stuff for $12. Very cool to see that. Ooh, there's a Mickey Bronco figurine down there for our Broncos fans that are watching. If we have any, if you are, give us a shout. And then look at these. These are cute. These are minis, little mini figurines. I don't know if any of them, we got some Star Wars, or not Star Wars, that's Spider-Man. We got Toy Story. That's so cool. Those are really amazing. They say they're from France. Those are cool. All right, what else we got? Over here in this booth, they have a good variety of things as well. Different figurines from the years, different mugs, different statues. So this was somebody's statue that they won for selling a good amount of revenue at downtown Disney. Now is Disney Springs. There's a Star Wars mug right here. I actually own this one. It's on my shelf. I love it. It's a good one. And there's a nice vintage Mickey, Magician Mickey. What do we got down here? Even more cool stuff. What is this? It's like a planter or a cookie jar, but there's no top for it. Maybe a utensil holder of some kind. And then over here, look at these. All of these cool figures here. One time we saw the entire collection of 101 Dalmatians from the, what was it? My mind is drawing a blank. From McDonald's. We saw a couple different sets from there. Oh, there's a Mickey shaved ice maker in the back there. Wow, that's cool. So lots, and then this is like the figurine place. They have tons of different toy figurines, various movies from out the last few years. Not some of them vintage, some of them not so much. Lots of breakables. I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to smash anything. Look at all these plates. We got some plates from the 80s for those of you that are plate collectors. So cool to see a lot of that stuff. And a Tinkerbell lamp. That's cool. That's really pretty. What else we got? Oh, we got a Mickey bobblehead. That's definitely vintage. We've actually got one of those in our home as well. I think we found it here. Oh, wow. You can get some milk chocolate. I would not advise eating that. That is definitely for display only. Well, lots of really fun items that you can find here at this little store. And I don't have a name on this one. Wow. Look at this. We have a Figment Mug. 25 years. That one was $22.99, going for $8. That's a good deal. It's a brand new mug. Well, not brand new, but newish. It is from 2018. And here are some more. Look at the Mickey figurines in here. Some of these are definitely several years old. So cool. This is a really unique shop. I love this one. Every time we come here, I just love seeing it. So here's, this was a collection of some kind. I don't exactly know when, but the complete set was 100 different pieces, so that's what the set is, and they just have a select number of them there. I believe those were McDonald's toys, but I'm not 100% positive. So, well, there you have it. There's some of the really fun stuff that you can find here at this stop. I feel like we could just spend hours looking at what's available in this one little spot. Some other pieces as well, looking at another booth. This one's got a bunch of different figurines from Mickey Mouse to Pocahontas to Winnie the Pooh. Some of them used, some of them new, some of them older, and a bunch of really amazing variety. And then we've got a bunch of different plushes as well. So check all of these out. Some of them newer, some of them older. Now I think I have this exact one from like the early 90s. $4. Love it. That was one of my first souvenirs that I got at Disney World when I was, and it was like 2001, I believe, is when we went. Now you're going to find a bunch of different pops as well. We haven't seen all of them, but there's a bunch of booths that only have pops or action figure collectibles as well, which is really cool to see. And this one's got a bunch of little plushies as well. These are super fun. Just tiny little plushes and Tsum Tsums. And look at this cookie jar. This is gorgeous. Love it. It is going for $58. That's a little steep for what I would like to pay. But if you still are collecting VHSs, there is a plethora of places that have a wide variety of VHSs that you can buy here at this antique mall. If you still have a VHS player, that is. All right, let's keep moving. Let's see what else we can find. So not Disney related, but as you can see, there are lots of antiques. Coca-Cola, Steins from Germany, Barbie even. Look at this, University Barbie. So lots of different cool little things that you can find at these antique malls. I love showing off all of those unique individual things that you can grab. It's really cool to see what people have collected throughout the years, and then, you know, what we want to get, you know. What kind of antiques do you have in your house, or what kind of antiques do you like to grab and decorate with? Let us know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear what kind of stuff you have in your home that you're just like, ooh, I gotta have it. Wow, check out some of this furniture. See, stuff like this is where Brittany and I get like super into it, because this would be fun to purchase. Now, it's not exactly the color that we would want, but these are gorgeous. These are so cool. Now, it's a set of 6, so you get the chairs. There's 4 chairs, and then there is this end table, and there's also some tables as well. I don't see those though, but stuff you can find like that here at these antique malls is so cool to see. So for our pop collectors, here is one of those booths I was talking about that has a ton of pops. They also have different miniature backpacks and lounge fly bags as well. Some of them a little bit harder to find than others. Some of them newer, some of them older, like that Mickey Frankenstein bag. That's available on Amazon right now. But some of those 50th bags, obviously a little bit harder to find now, or some of them that you just may have never seen before, like Pinocchio. Very cool to see that, and all of the different pop collections. I know we have quite a few viewers that are very into pops, and we have quite a few people in our Facebook groups that are into pops as well. Now, they even got some Lego that they have that they haven't opened that they're selling here as well. Cool to see all of that. And look at this, even more pops. So tons and tons and tons of pops. So if you are a pop collector and you're looking to add to your collection, you're missing one or two, this is definitely a good place to stop, because they not only have Disney, but they have others as well. Most of these I'm showing right now are actually Disney or Marvel or Star Wars themed. So this is actually a lot of Oh, we even got some Pokemon. So actually, this is a lot of Disney themed pops that you can add to your collection. So that's really cool. They even have some bigger ones up there, those big pop collections. So they've got an Ewok, they've got Superman, Count Chocula, I mean, why not? Or the Child. Wow, look at this. This is cool. This is the Main Street train station. An authentic railroad announcement as well. That's cool. That actually would be pretty fun to own. All right, let's move on to the next booth, see what else we can find. Okay, this is a really cool booth. These are hand-painted celluloid drawings that were used in production. Wow. And they've got Winnie the Pooh's collection. That is so cool. Look at some of these. These are Animal Kingdom. Oh my gosh, items. Look at that. The sable antelope head and antlers. Here's some really unique vintage finds. This is from a ride of some kind. I have no idea where this is from. That's awesome. Check out all of these. These are like super vintage. This is so cool. This is a great booth. Root beer fountain syrup. Oh my gosh. Now I kind of want a root beer. My mouth is watering for a good old root beer. Haven't had one in a while. I actually quit drinking soda not too long ago. And when I say not too long, I mean it's probably been a year or two since I've had a soda at this point. I drink a lot of club soda, I guess. Look at that vintage cookie jar. He's in rough shape. He needs to be refurbished, maybe repainted. He's got a few chips in him as well. Oh my gosh, a motion lamp. Those are cool. Wow. This stuff is incredible. Like, honest, so incredible. Like, it just blows my mind when I see some of this old school Disney stuff. It just truly is amazing. Every time we come in here too, Brittany spots something. She's like, oh my gosh, I owned that when I was a kid. And I'm just like, are you serious? That's amazing. Look at this. We've got ride coupons. Wow. That goes for $145. That is very expensive. These are so cool though. These old school tickets. I don't even know what I would do with some of these. I feel like those are a little bit expensive for my taste, but still very cool to see a lot of those really fun items. And this is also, this is part of Recycling the Magic. They have a much larger booth in the back that has a good variety of old Disney props. Oh my gosh, they even got cast member name tags as well. Be cool to walk in here and see your name on one of those tags and buy that. Would be so cool to see. So we'll give you a little peek at what their shop looks like once we get to the back side of the store. We showed it in the previous video, but we'll just kind of give you an overview at some of the stuff that they have as well. So let's keep on moving through. We've got this fun little booth here. They've got a good variety of different Halloween stuff, not necessarily Mickey Mouse or Disney related, but some really fun finds here as well. Now for our toy collectors, we have an awesome shop here that's got a ton of new, used, vintage toys in the box, out of the box. Some of them are in, some, like obviously these are Marvel, so those are a lot newer, some of the Marvel Legend stuff, but every time I come in here, I see an old school toy that I had as a kid, still in the box, that I'm just like, oh my gosh, that is so awesome. So here's some of those items, like these Star Wars toys. I had these with the Comtech. I'm pretty sure we had this exact toy. They're selling it for $14.99. I know for a fact I had this one right here, this Darth Maul. I bought it for $9.99. They're selling it for $9.99 as well. So the box is in a bit of rough shape, but man, I played with this thing a ton, and I loved that it had that little saber on it. That was so much fun to play with, and you like did flips and tricks and stuff. Oh my gosh, just brings me back to my childhood. So many cool toys available here at this toy store. Now this booth is super cool. Very beautiful artwork that they do on top of these old school vintage desks, or they make them look vintage at least. And they have a variety of really amazing things that they create in these really cool looking frames. And as you can see as we go throughout, there's a lot of fun different things. Now, if you are interested in seeing who this is, you can see Melly's Remarket. You can contact them, visit them on Facebook and Instagram, see what sort of different stuff they have. Maybe you'll be able to purchase something from them. I love this Enchanted Tiki artwork display, as well as the Haunted Mansion artwork display. I see all these things and I'm like, I want all of it, but I have no idea where we'd put half of this stuff in our house at this point, just because it doesn't really fit our theming, but it's super, super cool. So Melly's Remarket, there is the name again. Be sure to check them out online if you like that artwork, give them a like as well. Check this out. Look at this vintage Mickey from the Miracle Recreations playground equipment. They're going for $4.95. He would look gorgeous if you brought him to someone that could refurbish him, repaint him, make him look all nice and fancy. And then right back in the corner, we have one of those old school Darth Vader toy holders from the Kenner toys that were released with the original movie. Now this also has artwork from different resorts as well. It's a little bit tight to walk in that booth though. It is full of stuff. Very cool to see. Look at that beautiful painting, that piece of artwork of the carousel right behind the Cinderella castle. It's absolutely stunning. So very cool to see that. And you can see here, there's even stuff from Tokyo Disneyland, some more of those tree displays and artwork in this little section, as well as different paper goods that they have that are individually priced, which is, you know, cool to see. Different displays and ear hats, so you can find a lot of that stuff here. A lot of this you can also find online, like ear hats and stuff like that. There's a ton of different resellers that you can find those items from, or you can use a personal shopping service, you know, like ours, to help you get those. And now on the back side of the store, here is more of those items that we showed in our previous video. This is Recycling the Magic, and they have a ton of things from the Disney parks, from resorts, from wherever they've got them from, and it's Recycling the Magic. So there you go. There's their contact info. I don't know if they sell anything online, but here you can get chairs, you can get plushes. They just have a really cool variety of different items that you could grab at various times throughout the park's history. Super cool. Love seeing all the stuff in here, and it just would be so hard to show everything, which is why we're just kind of giving you an overview. I just highly recommend, if you ever get a chance to check this store out, the Lakeland Antique Mall, you're going to want to head down here and see all of the amazing pieces of merchandise from the park's history that they have in a wide variety of booths. So what's really cool is they even have like lollipops from the 25th anniversary collection that was on the castle. So you can have a piece of Disney history at your house, or pieces of Christmas decor on your trees at home. So it's really cool to see those items. And one of my favorite things, we showed this on the last video, but this American flag bunting is still here. Oh, so cool. That had to have been on Main Street or somewhere. I don't exactly know, but it is a massive piece of bunting. So cool to see all of that. So there you go. There is a nice little overview. There's one other booth next door that has a lot of really similar items, some really cool vintagey things as well that we'll show really quick, and then we'll call it a day. So this big booth has Universal and Disney props from the resorts, from various resorts. So here we have this really cool display. This was an ottoman from the co-op. They're selling it for $229. We love this. We wanted to buy this, but it's just the wrong color. Just unable to make that work. And various different displays. Now they also have framed art, tons of framed art from the resorts as well. So you can get something from your favorite resort if you find it here from Animal Kingdom Lodge. And look at this really cool display. That is from Christmas, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago, but I'm not entirely sure. You can even get different lights as well. So they have different lights and lamps from Animal Kingdom Lodge once they just redid those. Now there's only a handful of vendors that we know that do this. One of them is the Forever Vintage people. We have not done a video there yet, but Brittany has done several different shops there with our group. So if you're not part of our group, you're going to want to join that and see all the amazing things they have to offer. Hopefully we'll get back there in the near future to do a video of what's available there, but who knows. It is about a 45-minute drive from where we live, so unsure of the next time we'll get down there, maybe in a couple weeks or so. But you can buy different Disney props, different Disney bulbs, decorate your Christmas Disney style with all the really cool stuff they have here. I just absolutely love seeing it. Or decorate your bedrooms, you know, resort style themed. Even these really cool chandelier lights from the Grand Floridian. We actually own one of these. We got it brand new in the box from Forever Vintage, so we're really excited about that. It is in our entryway because it looks amazing there. So super excited to see all that. They even have some like leftover like glow cubes and light up stuff from various years that they didn't sell out of. Now, some of the really cool stuff they have is down here and around the corner from like Halloween Horror Nights. They have a variety of things from Universal and Universal props. Now, we've never been to Halloween Horror Nights. I'm not really a horror fan. I don't like having myself scared a bunch, but still cool to see the different props that they get and how they display them. And you know, if you're a huge fan, if that's your thing, you can get your own scary zombie dude or a Jurassic World poster. And then check this out. This is all from Halloween Horror Nights. This is so cool. So cool seeing all of this stuff. And they even have stuff from Shrek 4D. So Shrek 4D closed recently. They have a whole bunch of items here from that as well. There's a bunch of people in there, so I'm going to wait and I'll show you what they have there in a second. And here we are in this corner, all of those Shrek 4D signs. You can own a piece of Universal history and even some different animatronics as well. So these were part of the pre-show, 3 little piggies. There's the 3 sets. So funny. So funny. I absolutely love it. Or those giant Universal posters, or the big Shrek head. I mean, I don't know what I would do with that, but still would be cool to own. Or the different Lord Farquaad signs. So cool. Or you know what? If you can't afford all that, you can get your own pair of 3D glasses for $5. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this second video of all the cool stuff here at Lakeland Antique Mall. Like I said, it's a big store. We had to split it into 2 videos just because there'd be just too much to show. So we hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you click that like button and subscribe so you can continue to see more Disney content in the future. And let us know in the comments down below what your favorite thing is that you saw and what's going to make you want to come visit the next time you are in the Orlando and Central Florida area. So thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll hope to see you on our next video.